Well, here we are. We're 2 weeks deep now. I was meant to do a weekly recap every week. Kind of missed the first one. It was a bit of a whitewash anyway because I had a holiday booked. Didn't get much done, to be honest, but I did all I could. I was focused on the mental side of the game. I read Zen Golf. If you haven't read it, it's definitely worth a read. Gives you loads of little tips and stuff and just little philosophies and ways of making you think right to get your head clear for golf. Did some stretching and stuff like that. So I did what I could. So it was a bit of a bad week to start it, but there you go. But week two has been pretty productive, if I do say. Actually, it's been the craziest week of golf I've ever had in my life. First of all, I think I started the week, I played with a scratch golfer, and I shot, I think, maybe 22 over par, which is just horrendous. But I was hitting the ball well. I don't really know what happened, and then I played again. The next round I played a couple of days later, I got my first ever hole-in-one, and luckily I got it on camera. I'll put it up here somewhere. If you haven't seen it, it's on Instagram and TikTok. You can follow me, Ludi Loves Golf, on both of those. So I got a hole-in-one, which was absolutely mind-blowing. I have never got one before.
Oh my God. Get out, we got in!
And then 3 days later, I went and played another course outside of Brighton with my friend who was visiting from Australia. Never played this course before, 30-mile-an-hour winds, totally exposed on the Brighton Downs, just above Brighton. And I got myself an Albatross. 3 days after getting my first hole-in-one, I got my first ever Albatross on a par 5.
Right, okay. I've just hit a really good shot, second shot into a par 5. Are you kidding me? Are you f***ing kidding me? No! No! Are you joking? You're f***ing with me, aren't you? F*** off! What is going on? Oh my gosh!
2 shots in the hole, couldn't believe
What is
it,
going
went
on?
mental, head's gone. Yeah, crazy stuff.
I've got my heart is going crazy.
And then I also got an eagle in that round and a birdie. So like, I asked ChatGTP what the odds are of doing that. Even just getting around with an Albatross, an eagle and a birdie for a 5 handicapper, the odds were like 1 in a billion. And then to put it on top of the odds of getting a hole-in-one 3 days before, your first hole-in-one, it was something like 1 in 5 trillion. Or a conservative estimate, it was 1 in 300 billion, which is just like, what's going on there? So things are definitely improving, but apart from that, the best things that have happened this week is I've learned how to chip properly. I've never actually known how to chip, I've just been making it up as I go along. The head pro here at Market Harbour, Kagan, he saw me on the chipping green, he's like, what are you doing? Like, that's so wrong. So he gave me like a 5-minute lesson, he showed me how to do it. He told me, which really helped me, so I'm going to share what he said, just open up the face a little bit, and he said, you want to be feeling like you're hitting the back of the bounce. Not even the bottom of it, like the back of it, like that's what's hitting the ground. And you want to make it almost feel like it's gliding along the ground, like it's dragging like that much in the swing. So there's the ball, from here all the way to here is pretty much just the bounce. So even if I hit it behind the ball, so even if I hit it, I don't know, 2 inches behind the ball, I'm going to do it now, it will still get up in the air, which is mental. I didn't know that, like I didn't know how to use the bounce properly. Basically just gets rid of your mishits. If you hit it before the ball like massively, you're still going to get a shot on there, you'll still be somewhere around there. He said also to go a little bit closer down the grip, a little bit more upright, and just not so much wrist hinge. I had a lot of wrist hinge, I was trying to do it like that, it's way harder. It's like keep your wrist pretty straight, feel like you're hitting the back of the bounce on the ground for as long as you can. Let's go for that red flag in the middle there. See, I totally mishit that. I hit before the ball completely, and it's still like, it wasn't good, but you know, compared to like a finned one or whatever, that's not too bad. You can work with that. And then obviously I've just been trying to refine it, so I've just been trying to loosen my grip, get a bit more feel. So same principle, but just be a little bit more feely with it, get a bit more spin. And that's actually coming off like chip shot. You can hear it. It actually sounds like a chip shot. It's got a lovely amount of spin on it, really soft hands. So yeah, that's a game changer. I've never actually known how to chip, so now I can chip. It might change a lot. That one pretty much went in, one hop and almost in. So yeah, that's gonna change my game massively. Like I couldn't chip before, now I can chip. I've had a couple of rounds this week. I've played okay, like meh, like you know, I think it's like 6 over, 8 over, 10 over on one of them. But I've been hitting the ball really well, but I just can't. I couldn't chip to start with, and then my putting's been really bad. But there's another thing that I've done in that first 2-week period. I'm really bad at putting, always have been. I got a new putter because someone reached out to me over Instagram. Big up to John Laycock. Hope I've said that wrong. Big up to John. He gave me I'll put his link down in the description as well, because fair play. He reached out to me. He's watching my videos and he said, "You're a pretty good golfer, but your putting sucks. So I'm going to give you a free golfing putt lesson." And he did it over the phone. He was out in Cyprus, it didn't matter. I had him on the phone, I put him on a tripod, I had him in my ear, and he was telling me what to do. He was looking down the line, he was telling me what to do. And he went into the whole psyche of putting as well, especially with a camera behind you and how much it must put me off. So he's like, you got to get a routine and just forget about the camera, which I'm going to have to do a lot if I'm doing this challenge. And the best thing he told me was, like, go into a shop, because the putter I had was an arm lock putter, which I was trying to use just to keep the face closed. That's the only reason I used it. It didn't feel good or anything, but I just wanted to keep the face closed because I wasn't very good at it. He's like, go into a shop, just try every single putter in the shop, and whatever feels nice to you, just go with that. And that's exactly what I did. I went into a load of American Golfs or whatever, picked up all the putters, and there was one putter, one style of putter that just seemed to just keep itself square, easy for me, for my swing. So I found a second-hand one, because I never like buying stuff new. Keep it cheap. So I found a second-hand one, went and got it, and it's been working good. I've got a better stroke on it. Here it is. It's a blade, and I would never use a blade, but for me, it just feels amazing. It feels so balanced. It feels so easy to keep that square. I don't even really have to try. And then I've just been working, just shooting putts, trying to get it on the line, just using my shoulders instead of like getting flicky with my wrists or anything. Everything from here up to my shoulders stays exactly stiff, and I just rock my shoulders. I know I'm talking like someone who's just learned how to putt and chip, but I basically have. And this is what's kind of encouraging, because I was already a 5 handicapper and I didn't even know how the basics of chipping and putting. So if I can practice these, I've been practicing loads. I've been doing loads of putting drills, loads of chipping drills, like proper practice. It's all starting to feel like it's coming there. Yeah, so it's been a very encouraging start. My handicap did go down to 4.8, but then it went back up, and now it's 5.3. I've got a competition at the weekend, so this Saturday, so we'll see how we go on there. But I'm feeling pretty good about the game. The hole-in-one, the Albatross, the new putter, the chipping, learning how to chip. Oh yeah, there was one other thing. I also, because I'm not very good at reading putts, I went to go see Jamie Donaldson at Woburn to go and learn an aim point. So I've never been great at reading putts, so I was like, well, whatever can help me, why not try it? So absolute legend of a guy, super nice guy. Went and did one of his clinics. It was £125. There was 9 of us. He taught it as 2 hours. It's pretty easy to learn. You actually get, I didn't think I'd get the feel, but you get the feel pretty quick as well. Like you're there or thereabouts. And the first round I had, I mean, I did have one Albatross and one Eagle that went straight in, but I only took 27 putts, and I had quite a lot of long putts, and I don't think I free putted anything. Everything was like tap-in range. And I made a couple of big putts as well for, like I met the birdie putt I made, had loads of break. It was really big, it was super windy, and I made it. And I was using aim point the whole time, so it definitely works for me. The thing I'm still getting my head around is I've been using it, it's been working really good for reading long putts, but the shorter putts, I don't quite trust it. I don't quite have the sensitivity, I don't think, so I'm going to keep trying. I might get a little meter that tells me the exact percentage of the slope so I can really dial it in. But for me, I've lost, this week, I've had so many birdie putts and I've hardly sunk any of them, like within like 7 foot. And it's because I've been using aim point. I don't quite trust it yet, and then I started using my eyes again, a couple were dropping. I think that's just to do with how sensitive it is in that small area, that 6-7 foot range. You really got to know like exactly what it's doing. So yeah, anyway, it was an awesome couple of weeks to start off with. lots of stuff learned. I also did my first ever academy here with Kagan. Those guys have been absolutely incredible. They brought me along, bunch of lads, lovely bunch of lads. There's a load of banter, everyone's having a good time. Taught me some stuff about pitching and also about lag putting, like distance wise. Got some new drills from that one. Oh yeah, so Kagan and Kieran, who are the pros, well, pro and trainee pro here, they were like, we need to get you beating golf. So they're gonna try and help me. They took me into their studio, the Fairway Legends studio in Market Harbour. It's like brand spanking new, state of the art. It's got the latest TrackMan technology. It's done lovely in there as well. It's a really nice, chill place to be. I went there. I'll do a little video on that. And they got me to hit 6 shots of each club. They wanted to get my distances like spot on, so I've got all my distances now. I did all my gapping, got my distances, so they know exactly how far I hit the ball. I'll put it up here, there, somewhere. And they're going to come out with me next week, and they're going to caddy for me, knowing my distances and also knowing my misses. And they're going to try and get me to beat golf. And that would be a massive thing for me, because I've been trying to do it for a while now. I think I'm on day 71. I've got close. I've been one over a couple of times, but not quite done it. And I really just want it done now. Like, I'm over it. I just want to do it, move on to the next thing, and do some more fun content, some stupid stuff, some challenges, some games with other people. Yeah, there you go. There's recap for week number 2, well, 1 and 2. I'll be doing a weekly one after this one, but I wanted to let that Albatross video come out first because that was pretty cool. I didn't want to ruin it, and the hole-in-one video as well. So if you haven't seen those yet, go and check it out. Sorry about all the swearing when it happens. I was quite excited, and yeah, I'll give you an update in another week. Oh yeah, and if you guys have, I think I've got a few subscribers this week or this couple of weeks, so just massive thank you to you guys. Like, I guess that's what I'm trying to do, so I need it. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time.